Let's talk a little bit about this foreign investment issue that I know is on your plate, and you're trying to get more people aware of it. I know this was something that they tried to put into the state budget last year to show that, to say that foreign investment could be open to more than 640 acres of land per foreign investor, whether it be a company or an individual. That was pulled out because of pressure from the agricultural community. What was some of the pressure that was applied, and why doesn't the agribusiness community want to see this?
Well, again, thanks for having me, because this is kind of a secret thing going on, if you will. It's been done in a quiet way. But you're right. In the budget, Governor Walker put it in there, and soundly, people from all walks of life, farmers especially, but also Republicans as well as Democrats, independents, spoke up and said, this doesn't make any sense. Why would we be taking down a 127-year-old law that's made a lot of sense for those years in this fashion, amongst hundreds of other initiatives in his budget? And as I like to put it, the hand did come out of the cookie jar because of that pressure. And one of the reasons, a big reason, is the farm community feels they would be boxed out. 640 acres of land is a lot of land. And for foreign investors to come in and purchase that amount of land, maybe China, buying up big chunks of land would box out our farmers. You could purchase that land, work the soil, and then send the food that you grow right back to China and box out the farmers. And that, to me, is just totally unacceptable.
I know that, you know, that got taken out of the budget. Now Republicans, a very small group of Republicans, basically have formally asked the Attorney General to issue an opinion on this. And why is that opinion important?
Well, and back up for a moment. There's a committee on org, and it's a very quiet way. This committee,
the Assembly Committee.
Yeah, the Assembly, right. And this committee doesn't meet, doesn't gavel in, doesn't debate, doesn't have the press invited, nor the public, no hearing. And it was, the question was to send it on to the Attorney General. The Attorney General could deem this unenforceable. And then this law, this ban, would be lifted. And who knows what would happen as a result. I believe that our farmers would get boxed out.
And I know it would be deemed unenforceable because there is a treaty that, if he wrote the opinion that this federal treaty were to trump state law, which basically would say that you couldn't have any kind of ban on foreign investment, then ultimately that would be it, right? I mean, would it even have to go to the legislature at that point?
No, but yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, because when this was happening and it was done in this way, I took it upon myself to bring it to the legislature. And I brought it in the form of a resolution, and I said, let's rescind this request of the Attorney General, done by 8 of us in this House. Let's bring it to all 99, have us all be able to vote on this. And I was shocked, because it fell on party lines. All the Republicans voted to continue on with this request, and all the Democrats wanted to reel it back in. And I think it needed to be done in the right way. If you're going to do something like this, Greg, run it through the committee process. Invite the public and do it the right way in the light of day. And if you feel so boldly about it, stand by it. And right now, that's the problem. Speaker Voss, why do we have to do this? Lee Narrison, who fought against it, was in the budget. Why'd you vote for it on the floor of the Assembly? No answer to these questions. And they're good questions, because why is this happening? Is there something nefarious going on? Is there campaign donors that are pushing for this? We just don't know. Why do we need to lift this ban, this 127-year-old law that's been around so long, that protects our farmland from something that would change our economy around drastically? Our Wisconsin economy is so fragile, but is so bold as well. It's $59 billion a year the agricultural industry is representative of in our state. Over 350,000 jobs in the agricultural industry. This 127-year-old law, to be lifted in this way, who knows what would happen as a result? I'm not willing to take that chance. And if we're going to, we need to have a talk about it before it happens.